It's almost been like 20 years since I was collecting these Dragon Ball cards. This was 20 years ago, you guys. This franchise is still going strong. What is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramney here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys today. We are going back to anime and we are drawing Ultra Instinct Goku. Real quick, on this channel, I do a lot of step-by-step drawing tutorial videos, so if you guys like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell as well, and don't forget to like this video. As I mentioned in previous videos, you guys, I stopped watching Dragon Ball way back when. I used to watch it when it came on Toonami, but that was back in the time when we didn't have Netflix or any of the streaming services to be able to binge watch movies. We used to watch Dragon Ball Z when it came out on TV, and if we didn't watch it, we missed an episode. So that's what it was. Anyway, Ultra Instinct Goku, I didn't even know that existed until I got a whole bunch of people requesting in the comment section to do a tutorial on Ultra Instinct Goku, so I went back and saw a couple episodes, and honestly, it's like going back to childhood. It was awesome. I want to watch it again, but I don't think I'll have the time anymore. Anyway, enough of that, you guys. Before you start, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing as you're following this tutorial, how to make tutorial suggestions if you have any, and best of all, a link to a free coloring page that is based on this tutorial. And having said all of that, grab your drawing tools. Let's get started drawing Ultra Instinct Goku. Alright, you guys, let's get started with our Ultra Instinct Goku tutorial. This is going to be pretty much just mid-thigh, so we are going to be drawing him almost full body, but not quite. But let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I'm going to start off in the kind of upper, if you divide this into like four, like if I did this, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 side parts there. The head I'm going to draw like right around over here, and I'm going to draw a circle first. And I'm going to draw it about this size. There you go. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going down like this. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, so after you draw a circle, 1, 2. That's going to be the cheek, jaw, chin, and then it goes like this again, and it sort of goes up like that. So it's sort of creates this diamond shape down here. Okay, so he's going to be looking down. His chin is going to be right here. Let me just adjust that, and then there you go. Here's the chin right there. Okay, so let's continue drawing a whole bunch of stuff. Here's the ear, and then I'm going to draw the neck going down. So Dragon Ball characters tend to have pretty thick necks. Okay, right in the middle of this line right here is going to be that one part of the neck, and then the back is going to be there. Okay, really close to the face, line going out like this, and then right about here, I'm going to draw the other line going down diagonally, and this is of course the trapezius muscles. Okay, now the thing with the Dragon Ball is it's not anatomically correct really. A lot of the muscles are like made up muscles, so we're not going for what it looks like in real life. We're trying to go for what it looks like in Dragon Ball. All right, so now let's draw the chest, and I'm going to draw the chest right around here. Okay, and then about this far down is going to be the bottom of that chest. Okay, from here now, imagine this going forward like this. Okay, it starts off right, and it sort of goes gradually to the left here. Okay, so I'm just going to draw that guideline, and then right around here I'm going to draw one side of the chest. Okay, from the neck down, imagine the neck going down like this, kind of spreading out. I'm going to draw a line right here, so now we've got an idea of where the other chest is going to go. About the same distance from here to here, I'm going to draw a line down here. Okay, so it goes like this. And this is, of course, where the waist is going to be. So from here, going down, it goes more to the right. So it leans to the right as you draw that line, curves to the bottom, or curves down more to the right here. I'm going to draw a little bump here, and this goes in like that. And then right around here, I'm going to draw kind of like below the chest here. Here, I'm going to draw a line going this way and then a curve going in like that. So there you go. There's the body. Now let's draw this shoulder is going to be drawn kind of like a circle like this. Okay, we're going to cover part of that side here, part of the back muscle with a bicep. So bicep, I'm going to curve it like this. So the bottom of the bicep should be just a little bit above the waistline here. So this right here, just above the waistline. Okay, down here, tricep there, and then going down. Now let's go on this side, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw just a crescent shape for that shoulder. And then same thing here, so imagine this on this side. That's where you want to draw the bicep. So start here, curving like this, and then like that. Tricep here, one going down. There you go. Cool. So let's add some fraying. Actually, I'm going to just kind of create like a second, just another line down here, and then just a curve going out like this. This is going to be like the part of his pants that gets frayed. It's you know, when he does his when he's fighting, his clothes get ripped, and then when he reaches the what do you call it, this level, it becomes completely gone, right? The Ultra Instinct level. That's, I don't know why I can't remember it right now. Okay, there you go. So it does that. And then there's like another, like if you were to draw a line going down, there's another belt down here. And then the pants go out, and then they go down and this way. So it kind of goes a little bit wider as you go down. And then I'm going to draw a line down here. This is, imagine the center line going down as well. From the center line, sort of goes down like that as well. So we'll leave it like that for now. Right around here, though, is where I want that hand to go. So bring this up slightly, zoom in slightly. This is where I want Goku's fist to be. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like this square that's kind of tilted diagonally. It looks like that. Okay, so you notice how it's a diagonal. This goes down, and that goes like that. So it makes this triangle there. Thumb is going to go like this, out, down, and then sort of creates this thumb shape like that. Okay, now let's go back over here. Start making like the forearm gets wider and then gets narrower. Wide, and then narrow, and then gets down to there. And then right here he's got a bracelet just above that square. We're going to draw a bracelet right there. This is blue wristbands or bracelets. Okay, so there's that part there. We'll fix up the arm a little bit later on. Add a little bump here for the elbow. There you go. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side, except on the other side we're not going to see much, or it's not going to be touching the pants. So we're going to make sure that it's kind of on a similar spot, right? Similar spot down. And I'm going to draw like this, one line like this. This goes in, or this goes slanted across, and then goes up like that. Okay, and then it goes in. So it sort of creates this curving shape. Now this goes out again and then goes in again. So it sort of creates like this letter B, you can kind of see. Okay. Now let's actually draw the thumb now, because it does look a little confusing. So line here and here, and then this curves. See how this curves right here and then goes out and then makes a thumb like that. Okay, right here we've got that same bracelet right around there, and while we do that, let's also create the forearm. Goes out and then down. So this is a little bit more straight, and then right here it gets wider and goes like that. Okay, you want to make sure that these arms are similar in size, right? So just make sure that as you're drawing these, everything is proportioned and everything looks right. Let me just draw these lines here. There you go. This fraying is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'll show you how it works a little bit later on. Now let's go to the head part. And I would say that Goku's face is, like you guys commented, a few of you commented in my previous Dragon Ball tutorial on Vegeta, you got to get it right. If you don't get it right, it doesn't look like the character. Okay, I'm going to grab myself another pencil that's a little bit more sharp. Okay, right here, I'm going to draw a line kind of diagonal towards the ear, like this. Okay, below that, so let me erase that bottom part of that circle. This is where I'm going to draw the nose, and the nose is a little bit tricky. You see this little tip right here? You kind of want to aim the nose so it goes forward. Little tip like this, okay, that tiny little line, and then here we're going to draw a triangle. It goes like this, and then down, and there. Okay. So that's Goku's nose. You want to make sure you get that right. Okay, right here, this goes, draw a tiny little line going down, line going this way, and then let's give him a frown. Sorry, that ended up looking like a fang. There you go. Okay, just like that. Lower lip shadow. Gonna make that a triangle, and then a curve right here. So just fixing it up. There you go. Okay, scuff marks along here, like scratches on the face from fighting. Just fixing this up. Okay, so now let's kind of draw the eyes, and just above the nose here, I'm going to draw the brow right there, like a little U shape. And then this kind of goes towards the top of the ear. So it goes like that, and then same thing here towards the top of the ear, but you don't see the ear. Okay, so it goes like that. That's the, here and here is where I'm going to start the eyebrows. And then I'm going to kind of draw a line going like this as well, and that's going to be for the eyes, and there, and here. Okay, now this is going to be the tricky part, and like many of you guys have pointed out, anime or Dragon Ball isn't my main style of drawing, although it used to be. Okay, there you go. I'm sort of thickening the eyebrow and at the same time figuring out where the eye goes, and then the eyes go like this. There. And then at the same time I'm making that eyebrow thick. It goes from thin here, and then it starts to get thick as you go towards the ear. And then once you pass the eyes, sharp line going down like that. And then I'll draw 2 more lines. Okay, the thing with Ultra Instinct is there are a lot of white elements, so the eyes become like this whitish glow as well, with a dot pupil. There you go. Okay, and then right here we're going to kind of do the same thing. So it goes out like this, and then I'm going to, right here, side of the eye, and then figure out the side of the eye over here. It goes like that. And then the eye itself, the pupil, goes against the side here, and then like a really faint dot. There you go. So it looks like he's looking in that direction. Okay, there you go. And then line here going across the face like this. Okay, And here it goes across the face like that. There you go. So now we've kind of got Goku's face, and we're going to bring this higher up. The head is going to be, well, as we figure out the hair, we're also going to kind of figure out the position of that. Like he's got like this curve over here. Okay, so let's figure out where the forehead is going to be. And I'm going to draw a line going like this, just above there, so that we know where the head kind of starts off. And the head, or the hair, let me zoom out slightly so you guys can see and bring this lower. Okay, I'm going to start off right just above here, right here, and I'm going to first draw curve up and then down, kind of towards the pupil. And then this goes this way, and then up. Okay, and then just here on the ear, line going through the ear towards the eye. This goes up and then like that. So that's two curves there. Okay, next one is going to go up like this. Not too much, right there is good. And then you kind of want it to be right here on the side of this eye. Curve, it goes like this. Okay, and then right around here on this side, that's where you want it to go. So if I erase the guidelines here, then you can kind of get an idea of where you want things to go and what you want things to look like. Okay, and then right here, this goes out like this, and then this from here goes like this, and then diagonal like that. Now behind the ear, this goes out about that far, and it goes back behind the ear, but then it goes up again like this, and up. Okay, so this part right here is tricky because it's very easy to kind of, what do you call it? It's really easy to kind of start drawing the hair too big. So you want to give yourself a little bit of a, what do you call it? Like guidelines to make sure that the hair is not too big, right? So, yeah, you don't want it to go too far. So just keep an eye out. So that goes like that. Okay, so this is going to be like the curve of that head, and we're going to follow along with that a little bit later. Actually, let's see if we can figure it out right now. Let's draw like this shark fin. Goes up like this. Okay, and then this way, and then goes down. Okay, so follow this curve here, and then right around here, like this curve isn't too wide. It goes like that, and then I'm going to draw this curve like this, and this curve should be like about this distance away is what we're going to do. Now this and this are aligned, right? This goes like this towards like the tip of the ear, and then it sort of creates like this. It almost looks like a crab claw, like that. And then this curves like this, and then goes down. There you go. Okay. So that's what it's looking like. So far so good. What we do need to do is we need to go a little bit further beyond on this side. And I'm going to go a little bit past the arms here. That's kind of where I want the guidelines to go. And I'm going to draw another another clump of hair spikes. Goes like this. You guys, let me know what other anime artists you guys like watching on TV, or on YouTube, because I do know a few of them, but I really would also like to, you know, follow some new artists on YouTube. So if you guys know other YouTubers who do anime, apart from, you know, Yair and Mark Riley, I'd love to hear it. Okay, so now this goes out and then this way. So this is going to be the furthest point that we want, furthest point towards the left side of our paper. And then this goes like this, just above these two. Okay, and now about here, sort of creates like the same thing, crab claw there, like that, and then curves, and then meets this right here. Okay, and then I'm also again going to draw another shark fin. That's what I'm going to call it. Shark fin right here. This goes this way, and it crosses right here, and then it goes down right here. Okay, so there is Goku's hair. Hopefully that looks like Goku. You know, it can get a little bit difficult to try to get all these characters to look like who they're supposed to look like, because, you know, it's very, the hair is one of the things that gives it away. So if you guys don't have this right, pause this video at this point so that you guys can kind of see what you want. And then what I'm going to do now is to show that it's Ultra Instinct, is I'm going to take like the strand of the hairs, and I'm going to create like these extra tiny strands like this, because the hair becomes like this silvery gray. So from here sort of creates like this extra details on the hair, goes out like that, and then sort of goes like this. Okay, same thing here. There you go. Not all of it, of course, but from like the tips here, it starts to go into the hair like this. So I guess just watch what I do, because this is one of those things where you kind of have to let your instincts guide your hand and your pencil where you want it to go. Okay, so start off at the point and then just kind of spread out from that point, going towards the base of that hair clump. And then same thing up here, you know. And then here as well, I'm going to draw a few lines going this way. Maybe one little strand like that. And just keep going until you get like a good amount of detail in. Really up to you. Like, you don't even need to draw it really, because he is also drawn without all that hair detail. Okay, now I'm going to draw the just details in the ear, not too much, like that, and then that. Okay, so we are pretty much done with the face. I think it looks like Goku. Let's draw a few lines up here. 1, 2 lines there. 1, 2 lines like this, and then like some scratch marks right here, and then scratch marks right there. And I think that's a good representation of Ultra Instinct Goku's face. Okay, now let's draw the neck. Neck goes down. I'm gonna draw this V shape from here. Goes down to where the chest, the center of the chests are. So line from here goes down and then goes here. I'm gonna draw this line going this way. And I'm gonna draw another line going like that. Okay, right here. I make that. This goes down and then it kind of goes like this, but it also goes like this. Again, not anatomically accurate, but that's not what we're going for here. Okay, now let's draw the chest. Let me raise the chest here a little bit. So right here, I'm going to bring a line going down, and then same thing up here. And then I'm going to bring it down right around here, and then raise it back up. So here's that curve, and then here's that a little bit straighter line. Okay, chest goes like this, and then like that, and it sort of makes this dip right here. And then this one, right around here, it sort of creates like this nice curve there, and then this goes into the shoulders now. There, okay, shirtless, so let's draw the nipple here and the nipple over here. They're more like ovals. line over here that goes like that, and then a line that goes like this. So it sort of closes that chest and separates the chest from the muscle, or from the shoulder muscle. Okay, there you go. So you can add some more like details to this just to give it that like ripped effect. And I'm not going to draw too much, but feel free to add some more if you want to. So just like that. Okay, and then now shoulder right here. Let's get that down. This goes like this here, straightish line, and then this becomes curved, and it goes all the way up to the top. Okay, from here I'm going to draw a line going up, and it sort of follows along and it creates like this, what do you call it? But I don't connect it in the middle, so it creates that muscle definition, and then this goes up like this again, kind of like we're drawing a pumpkin, and then that goes up like that. So it does create like this, almost like a pumpkin shape or pumpkin look. Okay, and then on the other side, a little bit more smooth. Okay, line going up and then like that. Okay, and then I'm going to change the direction of this line so that it follows the bicep instead. And let me bring this up now. Okay, so let's go back over here. There you go. Tricep right here. And then this part of that hand. Let's go on this side. Let's close off the bicep. So let's isolate it. There you go. More straight lines than curved. Line out going like this. Tricep. This actually goes in and then down. Okay, this goes out again and then into the elbow here. And then, yeah, we're pretty much good for the biceps. This goes out and then into the wrist guard here. There you go. Just like that. And then this goes up and it goes, kind of curves into the bicep there. I'm going to draw a line from here going down. Okay, over here you don't really see much. I'm going to draw a line going down right here and then line going up right here. Okay, so there you go. Now let's go to the abs and like the torso area here. So we've got this little bump and then goes down and then into the frayed top part of the gi here. Now let me first draw a line. We still have the center line. I'm going to draw a line going across like this beneath the chest. And you notice that it's shorter here because of the way that this is angled, and it's longer on this side. I'm going to bring this down, and then I'm going to bring this towards this curve here. So this goes down like this and then like that. Okay, right here now, what you want to do is you want to bring this up and then just over it like this. Okay, let's divide this into 4. So division there. First set of abs like that. And then the second set of abs right here and here. Smaller than the top ones. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the center and then reshape it so that it kind of contours. So curve there, curve here, and then curve right here. Okay, and I'm going to kind of not completely draw the lines so that they create like these 4 abs. There's going to be some space in between where I just kind of not, like I don't fully complete drawing that line. Okay, and then line here, line over here, line over here, here and here. Okay, there you go. Goku's chest. Now we get to this little frayed little part right here. And what we want to do is we want to create like this random zigzag shape. And this is where your drawing and my drawings are going to start looking different. This is kind of how I know if people traced my drawings, is this right here. If it looks exactly like mine, then you know they traced it, because it shouldn't. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like this zigzag lines of random shapes. Some of them are curved like this, random like triangular bits going up and down. Now you want to make sure that it's random. So, you know, try not to make them all sort of aligning and looking the same. Like these two kind of look the same, but this one I made a little different by adding a tiny little zig there, and then a longer zag right here. And then there. Okay, so there's the top part. That's like the blue undershirt that he's got under the gi there. I'm going to draw a few lines going like this. So just when you see like this, what do you call it, sloping down, just draw some lines coming out. And then right here as well, you want to kind of create some of these lines as well. There you go. So it looks like a ripped piece of fabric. Okay, hopefully you didn't draw that too wide, because we do have to draw like a second layer of it. Now you want to make sure that this second layer isn't an exact replica of the top. Again, make it random, make it zigzag underneath, make some parts big and make some parts curved like I just did here. And then there you go. Okay, I'm going to erase the part of the forearm there that's covered. I'm going to erase that center line there and replace it with just these lines here, like so. Okay, and then we still have like the belt piece goes around like that. Okay, almost done with the lower part. So we're like zooming out, this is what it should start looking like. Then let's just draw the pants here. And of course the hands. With the hands, I'm going to draw the wristbands are going to have like these two parts right here connected in the middle like that. So I'm going to remember to make these bumpy. And then like that. Okay, let's draw the hands first before we draw the pants. Okay, this goes out. This is the thumb. Now let's draw the actual finger, the fingers. Okay, so this kind of goes up and then into the thumb like this. And then I'm going to draw one finger like this, second finger like this, third, and then fourth. And then knuckle, 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 knuckle right here. And then bring that into the wristband. So it shouldn't be too hard, you guys. And then right here, we've got like the, okay, this goes like this. So you can kind of see that the fingers have bent. And then there's the pinky, ring finger, and then you don't see the rest. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line right here and a line like that. So there you go, there's the other hand. As easy as I can, you know, make it. Although like drawing hands is quite difficult. Okay, so now let's draw the pants. The pants go down like this. Now we're not drawing it all the way down because that would take like add another couple of minutes. By couple, like it would add another 20 minutes to our video here. Okay, so this curves. Okay, so the center one curves, and then what you want to do is you want to create like this layer, like they sort of come together like that. So line going down, and then sort of makes this curve like this. And they're not like, they're not curvy curves, they're straight, straight, straight. Goes like that. Let me erase some of these guidelines so they don't confuse you too much. So lines going down like this from the belt. Okay, and then another curve right here. Maybe another, okay, this one I want it to come out and then down. And then this one goes in like this. Okay, and then another line there. Okay, and then over here it goes like this, and then diagonal like that. And then from here, I'm going to draw a line next to it that goes down and then into the pants. Okay, I'm going to draw that another one here. And then this one kind of goes like this. Okay, go back here. This goes diagonal this way, and then it goes in. And then this goes out. And then same thing on this side. There you go. So there's Goku's pants. And, you know, if you zoom out, you've pretty much got Goku, but, you know, it doesn't look like Ultra Instinct unless you add some effects to it. So let's add a few effects to this. The first effect we're going to do is like the glow around his body. So it's like an aura around his body here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create like randomly create like this outward glow like this to show that he's powering up, or he's increasing his power levels. And the way that I'm going about it is I'm not creating like slimy goop like this. Okay, that's slimy goop. What you want to do is you want to create like, let me change this. Think of it as like electricity, so it's kind of more erratic, like that. Okay, there's some sharp parts, and that's what makes it not look like slimy goop. Okay, and then it goes like this, very random. Like it's really hard to draw the effects with a pencil, because what it is it's light. You're drawing light. Okay, so there's one layer, and then I guess what you can also do is you can create like these glowing, or just like the same effect but sort of coming out, like it's projecting outward. Okay, and this right here, I can't really exactly tell you how to do it. You kind of just have to instinctively create it yourself. And then, you know, you can like even create a smaller kind of glow closer to him if you want to. Again, like randomizing it, making sure that it's not, you know, completely up to you guys how to create this effect, because the drawings, it's color, and since this is not a color drawing, it's hard to convey that. Okay, there you go, and then you just keep going until you're happy with the result. Like, you guys can even go as close as this. Don't forget in between here. There you go. So anyway, I think that's that, you guys. This is Ultra Instinct Goku. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, more anime. That's what I plan to do. More anime on this channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and I hope you guys are successful in yours, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.